Alright, and we are live. We are back. It's go time. It is go time. Okay, we'll check things real quick. Okay. Last we left off, we had recaptured the Wizard's Tower after doing a bunch of events in Skywatch, doing some rifts, lots of stuff like that. And we met up with the Wizards again. Mabon has now left. And we are looking for him to help him deal with the problem he's dealing with. He's been possessed or is teetering on the edge of it. And as such, we are trying to do something about it. But he's trying to hide so he doesn't hurt everyone else. You know, normal things. So that's where we are right now. Let's see. Use the heart of... Okay, we're closing rifts. Cool. Okay. Where are we going? This way. Use the ley line. Okay. There it is. Nice.
Refreshing. Knowledge is power. I found a new way to win. Outstanding.
Murder all of the rifts. The cryptis. How many rifts do we have to do this time?
Feels nice.
I'm hoping it's not a lot. Rifts are fine, but they aren't fun as a story.
Refreshing.
Comes from home Amnitas. That's from Genthyr. Decorations for our homestead, which again, Genthyr.
A brilliant ember.
Okay.
Such might. 1,000 storms.
Beat it up.
Feels nice.
That's right, the closing area is over here. Naturally. Let's see.
Good news, Commander. Wayfinder. Ugh. The rifts you're sealing are enabling Zizzle to pick up on stronger astral frequencies. It's helpful.
I'm seeing very dense clouds of consciousness, emotions, swirling. But they're getting darker.
Keep it up. We'll find Mabon in no time at this rate.
Alright. 3 more, it looks like. Let's see. Down over this way. Yeah.
Kill him. Strength is mine. Refreshing. I'm the master of light.
No rest for Cryptis. Good stuff. Nice. That's fairly quick.
Better than movement. Such might! Don't get burned!
Nice. Yeah, we're knocking these out pretty quickly. Getting Stardust as well. Ooh. Okay. Let's consume some of this real quick. There we go. Some extra karma. Where are we heading now? Up this way. Can't even see it on the map. Alright, well part of being in a new map means we should probably pick up more waypoints. So let's head over to the other waypoint real quick along the way. Let's see, there we go. And we can go up. See this way. Okay. So now we can Griffin. That right there. Some of the new ranger pets. Oh, new. Some of the ranger pets from Soto. Oh, I got kidnapped. Here, we can get off that to get on this one to get our height back. Probably miss this rift, but we'll pick up waypoints, which will be helpful in the end. It's a long way up. Alright, so down this way. We'll grab the waypoint over here. There we go. Beautiful. And then we'll want to scan for another rift, although I think it's this one currently, which is about to close. At least should be. We got here in time for the boss. We did end up missing the starting event, which does mean we'll get less from this. I think we'll end up with a tiny little sliver at the end of our next one. Alright, up we go. Let's see. Come on.
Break skulls! Don't get burnt. The swirling dust! A swift stream!
Nice.
Better than movement. A potent combination.
We've almost got him. Just a few more.
Okay.
Do not lose your grip, Sizzle. Root yourself.
Oh, it's this one.
Ah, feels nice.
Yep.
I found a new way to win.
Should have CC'd a little harder. Oh my goodness, what am I doing?
Parts of a volcano. Is this a dream?
Wait. Back here. There we go. Nice. And then, yeah, the small sliver left. So I need to do one more. Okay. Just get them.
I know you're out there. Kill the traitor.
Oh, hey there, reconnaissance squad leader.
The brilliant Ember.
Guess we're doing double events now. That was big. What's this? What do I get? Where's this vault? Weekly. Oh, events and Omnitas. Beautiful.
Strength is
10
mine.
events. We're about to get that one done, which will mean we can get another weapon. Duvis and
Brilliant
Cantha.
Ember.
Get right on heart. Actually, I really want to complete the dailies here
Strike.
before the end. Hold on. We're gonna take a quick detour momentarily.
A potent combination.
See a vista super quickly.
You're kidding, right? The swirling dust.
Since the turn. Oh my goodness.
The Epoch will always triumph.
King Epar,
What have you done?
how could you be on his side?
Need energy. Breathe. I'm back.
Wait, Commander, we found him.
Refreshing. Is everything okay? Soja, take a breath.
It's not okay. I don't approve of what they're doing to him.
1,000 storms.
Meet you outside before we head in.
That didn't sound good.
Uh-oh. Sure didn't sound good. Alright, let's grab that. And we can grab one of these. These weapons are beautiful, by the way. Huge fan of them. Look at that. Look at that. Completely unrelated from everything that's going on, but it's okay.
Brilliant Ember. Sharp blades. Marvelous.
I love these skins. Anyways, grab one of those. Okay, and then we can close this. Nice. Then, real quick, super quick. Just gonna swap to a different character. We should swap to. Okay. Swap to you real quick. Don't worry about it. This part isn't part of the story. Don't worry about it. Just super quick when I get the daily done, because I forgot to earlier. Okay, so let's quickly. No, not that one. Yep, first legit waypoint, which is one of the stuff from Ender Dragons that we just didn't use. Creates a waypoint. You can, while we're still within that map, go like anywhere else, and you can use that waypoint again. One single time. And it's like a 30-minute cooldown. But it is pretty useful in times like this. Okay, can go over here, up here. Okay, and then we can go back to the personal Jade waypoint where I have this person parked for Jade Runestones down there. Pop, pop. Okay, and then we can swap back to, you know, the character we're actually supposed to be playing right now. Don't worry about it. Let me just check. Okay, cool. Enter the Bastion of Strength. Right. That should be this one, right? Yeah, okay. Let's go to this waypoint, though. This waypoint here actually is like the main waypoint I wanted. It is kind of just the center of things, and you can griffin anywhere you want.
Epoch spoke of this place like a kingdom. It's...
Peitha,
what?
I can see you.
You can... what? You must be getting closer to me.
Hey there, Peitha.
A swift stream, damn it.
How you doing? All right. Hello there, my friends.
So, we've located him. How bad?
Maban isn't well. I don't know if he's...
With us. Mabon's this way.
All right, let's go. Galrath is so far ahead of the rest of us.
1,000 storms.
I run faster when I'm in air. I can catch up.
There he is.
There they are, too.
No! Out of my way!
Forward! Hotter than lava. Refreshing.
Beat them up.
Ah, feels nice.
Okay. Hello there.
The brilliant ember. I found a new way to win. Outstanding. Ah, feels nice.
Nice.
1,000 storms.
I very much like this build.
Brilliant ember. Ancient mountain. The swirling gust. Marvelous.
Does anyone see Zoja?
Zoja, where are you?
And where do you think Zoja went? Couldn't possibly be with, you know, Maban. That wouldn't make any sense. Totally. Avatar of Rage.
Wayfinder! Get to Zosia's side. We will keep the rest away.
Okay. Where's Zosha? Have fun. Is it up here? Are they up here? No. Maban, Zosha? Hello there. Thank you for the follow, VC001. Oh, it's gotta be in here. They must have went in here. Yeah, there they are. There's a bubble. Hey there, Maban. How you doing?
Soldier! Soldier, get a hold of yourself. We need to fight.
The world is downright cruel to anyone who gives a damn!
A swirling gust. Eat that!
He gave me a home when mine forgot about me!
Ah, feels nice.
He saw me! Me! Not just trophies and awards! Me! Go away!
You did not die in that place. You have a home. Hey. Be taken by the flow. I'll send word to the tower. Zizzle?
Dagda.
How is she?
Heartbroken.
You should have seen them when times were less severe. Her flame was ill-tended when she first arrived, barely visible. But he helped tend to that flame once again, gave her the tools that she needed to keep it lit. She reminds me so much of him. Pardon. What are you thinking, little light? Do you know how proud Maban was of you? How special you were to him?
And then he died.
But our memory of him didn't, nor did everything he taught you.
He took me in when the rest of the world forgot. I had so much more to learn from him.
You will only continue to grow, Zosha. But you have to choose that path. Maban saw a spark in you, as he saw the stars in me. Tend to that flame, kindle it. Your future could be with us.
With you? I need to sit.
She'll be all right. She just needs to reflect. You should too. I know you didn't know him for very long, but I think you can see what he meant to us. Especially her.
His callowness clings to the air. I feel the warmth of his breath collecting on your skin. Disgusting. The dolt follows Eborg without a thought.
Who are you talking about?
Did Epoch send him simply to cause havoc before the main event?
Dagda?
Thank you for standing with Zosha. I'm sure that battle will stay with her until she chooses to cross.
Her future being with you. What did you mean by that?
Zosha has amazing magical ability. When she arrived, it was untested. She'd spent so long focusing on her technological studies that she neglected the well of power at her feet. But she also knows much of the modern marvels that many of us do not comprehend. She is special.
You want her to join the wizard's court?
That will be Zosha's choice.
Alright, let's go. Onwards.
Get over here. Need some help making spells.
Back to the Wizard's Tower. Got a handy teleportation device for that. Let's see.
For the spirits!
Strange occurrences especially since the end of the dragon cycle. We send a few insurgents down.
Yeah, it's above. It's still above. It's so high up. Hello, my allies. How we doing?
Wayfinder.
I'm so sorry about Mabon.
He was kinder than we deserved. If we didn't have the Cryptus at our door, I'd light a fire in our hearth. We'd sing, drink in his name. But instead we fight. The Astral Ward is holding the front line at the Bastion of Strength.
When Mabon made his final journey, the Cryptus fell back. Huh. Got that going for us, at least.
The Bastion is presently secure, but when the next push begins...
The air is different. They're plotting something.
then we'd better be at full strength when that happens.
We haven't seen Isgarren since the Bastion of the Celestial was overrun.
I assume he's near the spire, if not inside. What he's up to could be good or bad. Wayfinder, I need you out on the bastions. We could use a victory today.
I'll make sure the Cryptists feel our pain firsthand. Where's Zosha?
In the barracks, I think. Seems to be taking this the hardest.
Let's quickly. I just remembered actually. Over the week, I finally got. Where is it? Catalyst Hammer. Gravity. The upgraded version of the Catalyst Hammer. It's got special effects. Beautiful. Okay, and from there, let's see. So I have the legendary relic, which means I have a bunch of relics. Last time we learned about the relics, and we would have access to a decent amount at this point. Not quite all of them, but let's see. What do we want right now? We want... I have a bunch of core relics. Some... trying to think. Thunder, Dragon Hunter, Eagle. You know what? Actually, there's one is it? Or like a fire. Yeah, I like that. So if we get a fire aura, we'll be doing more damage. One of these, like, use that. Yeah, that sounds good to me. Do combos with that. Let's see, real quick. Let's see. Combat in aura when you combo. Yeah, that should be easy. Beautiful. Okay, and then is there is a cooldown on that? Yeah, 10 seconds. Okay, that's fine. That means we'll be doing more damage when we have a fire aura, and using our heal skill will give us a fire aura. Then we have extra fire auras from other sources. We should be doing pretty good. Oh, and actually, I wanted to try out. We get. I think it's a helmet, right? Should be Astral Conduit. There, and now we're all decked out in all of our stuff, proving mastery over the elements. The Weaver Gloves, the Tempest Loop, and the Catalyst Conduit. Now, we are ready. How you doing, Zoja?
Get it together, Zoja. Get it together! I'm one of the most awarded scholars in the colleges. I killed an elder dragon. And who wouldn't want to be a wizard, right? I'm done. Nobody cares. Sorry to disappoint Snaff. Mabon. I'm gonna be on wizard probation for 2 days before they decide to kick me to Radasum's retirement facility.
Oh, Zoja.
Not that I entirely understand this whole wizard thing, but I think you'd be a great one.
Did you hear all of that?
I can pretend I didn't.
I'd be able to let go of all this grief, Mabon, Maguma, but I'd leave almost everything of merit I've ever achieved. But come on, I made a life-changing decision just after Mabon died. If it came from anyone but Dagda, it'd be emotional warfare. I used to be so mad at everyone. You have no idea.
At me?
At the world. You didn't do anything, but... When I left Radasum, all I wanted was for you, or Logan, or Timmy to come looking for me. But I didn't want to be found. You guys were off saving the world, and I just wasn't ready for that again.
I figured you would have called if you needed us. I'm so sorry, Zoja. We would have come. I know I would have.
I know. I do. And I could have just as easily asked. I just wanted to feel wanted, you know? I was embarrassed to ask. But you can't know what I need unless I tell you.
What do you want to do?
I feel selfish for even humoring the idea.
You're happy here.
Radasum hasn't felt like a home in years. Another researcher, Pastor Prime, they stopped asking me to speak at the colleges. But here, they know me. Even without Mabon, this feels like home. Especially with you here.
Then I'll support whatever you decide.
Yeah? How is Timmy doing anyway? Behaving?
Absolutely not, but she's as bright as ever. And dating, if you can believe it.
Oh, alchemy. Nothing stops the march of time, does it?
I'll leave you to it. Frode needs me to... You know what? It's not important. Good luck, Zoja. I'm here, no matter what.
Back to Omnitas, where I imagine we're about to be asked to do a bunch of events. Although I can't use a waypoint, so I have to leave the instance. Unfortunate, but that's okay. Alright. That was a fast load time.
Let's do this.
I expect longer from the Wizard's Tower. Land on top. Nope, not quite. That's okay. In here. Omnitas.
Wayfinder, Rian asked for you to check in with him once you've spoken to Zoja.
We talked. She's...
got a lot to think about. We'll let her grieve and reflect. In the meantime, while you're assisting Rian, the rest of the Astral Ward could use your help clearing the bastions.
And help raise morale. Many will be devastated when they hear the news. Give them hope.
I can hear them.
Who?
Isgarren's ends. Do not let your focus slip. The ends are threading together.
Rian.
I've heard of your feats since we last spoke, Wayfinder. A title for the ages, I think, and well deserved. As we approach the world spire, the cryptists grow more and more ravenous, but calculated. The bastions need you.
Aren't you just seeping with adoration?
Ah, I've yet to introduce you to Camilla, my smile.
It's a pleasure, Wayfinder. Congratulations.
Ends full?
Very. But not without reward. I think I've discovered a way to help the Heart home in on our unwanted visitors. When Rian mentioned he was meeting with you again, I asked to join. I could use someone in the field for more hands-on research.
Well, the Wayfinder has been instrumental in aiding our hunters and the Astral Ward.
Anything to give us the upper hand.
Let's talk then. This could be mutually beneficial. When I first handled the device, I felt a yearning in it. It had curiosity for me, perhaps. As I it. I followed this pull and melded a spell. A charm of sorts that would strengthen the connection between Wielder and the Heart. I've taken to calling them motivations. They should enable the Heart to attune to even stronger emotions, hidden within you. I've got one for you here.
Tier 2 Rifts. You received a motivation in your inventory. Yeah, so... use the motivation. So now we're calibrated to hunt Tier 2 Rifts.
I can't... There it is. A rush of cold air turning to warmth, joy, and then anxiety.
It's working. Follow where it guides you.
Okay, bye. Time to complete a rift tier 1, 2, or 3. We will do the 2. So once we do this, it will use up our one and only tier 2 rift motivation, but that's okay.
It'll fetch a nice
So
price.
fire aura,
Strength is mine.
fire aura again. Get over here. Where are you going?
swift stream.
And actually, I should change my build a little bit. Here. We're going with, okay, well, no, you're right here all of a sudden. Hey there, friend. Okay. Can I please... Fire. Let's see. So gain fire power. Gain power while in there. Can use that. Yeah, that's fine. Sunspot, counter damage. Fire auras have increased duration, applying auras to allies removes conditions. Beautiful. And then... Let's see. Fire fields created by your weapon skills last longer whenever fire fields hit a foe. You gain increased. Okay. So does this now last longer? I imagine not. The only fire field I have here is this, which would be good to show off. If I didn't just get charged. Jeez. Playing around with builds and stuff. Oh my goodness. Alright, we've now used our motivation. Hello there. How you doing?
Close to dying.
Okay.
1,000 storms.
Little worried now.
Ah, feels nice.
If you could stand still, that'd be great.
Ancient mountain. A swirling gust.
Oh.
Parts of a volcano. Don't get burned. A ripple in the earth. 1,000 storms.
Just have to make sure we're keeping agile.
Ocean trench.
Not ideal. It's okay, we got one res from our Jade bot.
The end is near. Strength is mine.
Keep going.
Power hit. Parts of a volcano.
Goodness me.
Help me.
Probably shouldn't have swapped off the water. But this is working out.
Good move.
That is really funny.
Trench.
Okay. Ooh, no thank you. Hold on. let's real quick.
A ripple in the earth. Strength is an ocean trench. Power hit. Parts of a volcano. A thousand storms. Faster. I need energy. I'm hurting
Ow.
here.
Jeez, okay.
I'll remember this.
Let's see if I can get him stuck with the corner again. Quick, heal.
Rally to me.
Can these constructs help me, please? Yikes. I don't think I should be able to be hit by there.
I'll remember this.
Come on. Oh, it's regaining. Rude. Rude. Okay. Let's make this back to water. That. Grab. This, make that. Let's see. Let's go ahead and go with fireworks. Do I have something with a cooldown that large? I do. It's my 5 skills on any weapon. Beautiful. Okay. So as long as I rotate through my weapons and hit 5, we'll be good.
A swift stream. Ha! Extra damage. A potent combination. Ah, feels nice.
Oh man.
1,000 storms. Faster. Refreshing.
I've done this before. I know I can solo these.
I'll remember this.
Come on.
A ripple in the earth.
Get over here.
I'm hurting here. A swift stream.
Nope.
Parts of a volcano. Strength is mine.
Not gonna kill this in time. We'll do this T1 after this. Man.
Ocean trench. Power hit.
I feel like they've tuned these up.
Dying.
Let's go do a T1. Although I am still currently tracking tier 2s. Not ideal. Do I need to get a tier 1 so I can get rid of that effect? That's really dumb. Okay. Let's buy a tier 1 motivation. 2 gold. Disgusting. Alright, let's go to the Mistlock to pick that up real quick. Especially it was that way. It was that one. The one that moves around a lot. I hate those ones. Okay, now let's use that again. We can go back to the exact spot we just were. Love the Mistlock. See real quick. And the buff is gone. I just had to leave the map. That's... This is dumb. Okay. Let's go this way. Back up. On a fresh tune? No, this is very much not a fresh tune. This is my story character. We've been going for... Like, we've been doing roughly 2 hours of story every week for, what is it? It's been 54, this is the 54th week? I think. Somewhere around there. Yeah. And we've been going through the whole story. So this is very much, I mean, this is very much like not a new tune going through all story. We have gone through all of the personal story, all of Living World Season 1, Living World Season 2, Heart of Thorns, yeah, all of this stuff. Up to where we are right now. Let's see, where was the rift? It's probably going to point me in a completely different direction now. Yep, okay. So deciding which character I wish to do this on. Will not be Deacon. I see. That's fair. You don't have to do it all on one character. I know, like, the first time I played through, I mean, I got almost all of my characters through the personal story, of course. So up to level 80, I did all those stories. For most of my first characters. I think there's, like, 4 or 5 characters I haven't quite done that on at this point. But, like, the Living World story episodes themselves, like, you could do those per character, like different character for each of the episodes. And the expansions, you could pick a character for each as well.
Is Urchik ever glad to see you?
I don't know where we're going.
We got big problems here. Small problems, too. Museum Gladium exhibits are all coming to life. Scritch thinks because of Cryptis magic somehow. All exhibits are inert again. Success! Victory!
Demons, look out!
I don't know why Urchik gets quieter there.
Now, Urchik and Gladium have much cleaning up to do. Oh, yes.
Kill him!
There we go. Okay.
Swift stream! Ha! Extra damage! Strength is mine! A thousand storms!
Cool. Use the common motivation. So, by the way, the motivation system works. If you put a motivation in, you get extra stuff, even if you don't. Even if it's like a tier 1. If you do a tier 2 or tier 3, you get the higher tier of essence from it.
Faster!
If I got this dude as a champion, I would have been able to do it. I'm just saying.
A brilliant ember!
Sweet, sweet treasure.
Alright. Let's see. Next thing up. Let's go.
So?
That was overwhelming. But also
Exhilarating. The heart is a peculiar device, but I thank whatever spirit you bend to that you've got it in your pocket. If you ever want more, come see me. I've crafted some even more potent than what I gave you. Hunt swiftly, and with empathy.
Well, I'm curious. I don't think I actually ever went back. Completing events or closing rifts. Goodness me. We do that a lot. Let's see. So if I go back to you... Where are you? You're down here. Can you just give me stuff? No? You're not? Okay, I have to craft them. I mean, that makes sense. I'm just... Let's see, okay. Up this way. We'll go through this waypoint. We'll have to grab the waypoint nearby.
Supplies are...
Okay.
A swift stream. A swirling gust. Strength is mine. Ah, feels nice. A brilliant ember. Kill him. A swift stream.
I don't think Relic of Fireworks is quite worth it here. Not in this weapon. Unless... So yeah, 5 separate... BBL store type. Let's see, fireworks. What do I want to use? Vigor after evading an attack. We had one just giving extra concentration, which was kind of nice. I want to pick one. Let's see. Brawler, Cavalier. Cantrip skill? Those are augments. Being hunted. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna run around. Aww.
A brilliant ember.
Should I pick something only that I would have already at this point? Like, chronologically.
Refreshing.
Burn nearby enemies when you can have a water filled with a blast or lead finisher.
I found a new way to win. Outstanding.
I would even have that right now. Never mind. Probably the most basic. I know which one I want to use at the end. Or just use... I'll use Ogre.
Ocean trench.
Felt that sneeze coming like 5 seconds before I hit. Okay. Hey, look, I have a rock dog now. That's a fun core relic that, I mean, did just get added, but you would have access to it at this point in the story, so. Yeah, Rock Dog is a good choice here. I like that a lot, actually.
Ancient mountain.
Yeah, the Rock Dog is dragging their attention off of me, and I can heal and buff my Rock Dog. Look at those buffs. I like that a lot. Yeah.
Hello, Wayfinder. While we search for Isgarren, I have a hunch that I'd like you to follow. The Bastion of the Obscure. I can hear whispers. Not Cryptis, not Isgarren. A pull? I don't think it's malevolent, but I think it's looking for you.
Okay. Whispers, not Cryptis, not Isgarren. Pull, not malevolent. I actually forget what this part is about. into the obscure. What happens at this part? Hey, Urchik.
Wayfinder, Zizzle called on Urchik and Glade to assist you in the Bastion of the Obscure.
I'm not sure what we're even looking for.
Oh, what does Glade mean by that? Glade can sense something. She's not sure what, but... she thinks it's Mabon. I don't know what it is, but I trust her, always.
Let's see what we can find.
Okay. I actually don't remember this part at all.
Skrit is saddened to see these halls empty. No astral ward. Only the smells of fighting and fear.
Can't get the piles of riches. There's a coffin. It's like a human? Or a Norn, possibly. Probably human. It's kind of hard to see. Just keep going straight. Brown cow. Heh. That's funny. That cow's been in a few different story steps and places throughout the years. Dead astral ward. Bunch of rats. Okay.
Glade's found something. Quickly, quickly.
Follow Gladium.
Oh, tragedy. Skrit hates to see so many good friends lost. Hates it.
It never gets easier. I know.
Urchik doesn't smell anything besides death, Glade. Let's continue the search.
Cryptus?
Is the commander learning to read Gladium's gestures?
Or the Cryptus's tactics, but Glade is a good leader.
Ocean trench.
Alright, let's go, Rock Dog.
1,000 storms.
Ooh.
Parts of a volcano. Refreshing.
Gladium.
Skrit recognizes this. It's one of the housings that Mabon used for his most valued artifacts.
But no artifact. Do you think the Cryptus got to it?
No, this way! Glade says it's nearby.
Parts of a volcano.
She wants you to pick it up, Wayfinder. It wants you.
Why'd you stop fighting back? It's not worth it. Killing you. Abyssa, without bloodlust. How humble you are. I'm honest. I don't blame you for hating me. I don't blame your fear. My kind is killed for less. I am a ashamed.
Wayfinder! Scrit needs you to open your eyes!
A thousand storms. Ocean trench. A ripple in the earth.
Are you okay, Commander?
I'm fine, but I heard... Maban. Isgarren was... I don't know what it means. They were fighting.
Who was fighting?
Maban and Isgarren. Maban sounded different. Maybe he hadn't ascended yet. I'm not sure.
Urchik has heard of stranger things in the Bastion of the Obscure. Glade and Scrit will return to Zissel. Let him know what we discovered.
All right. I'm going to rest for a moment.
I'll mark this among my conquests.
Once before, when I was very little. Curious to see what a pinch of Cryptus possession has done to his mind.
I don't think I'm looking forward to it.
Watching you fumble your way through things is exciting, but I should at least prepare the meat for slaughter.
Not worried, are you?
Only for myself. I'd be missing out on the feast of the decade, should my brother put you down.
Your brother?
No. Ceres never knew how to play nicely. I worry that all he'll leave behind are blood and scraps of your flesh.
Seems like a detail you could have shared sooner.
What difference would that have made, other than to elicit a little more fear? Ceres is no Evoc, but he is terrifying in his own special way. He's circled you this whole time, watching, waiting. As soon as his task is complete, you'll be next.
And what is that task?
You're on the right path. Don't fret.
Interesting.
Commander, it's time. We know where Isgarren is.
I'm with you.
Alright. Let's go. This way. Peitha.
You're calling me that now?
What should I call you? You're no commander to me. I like the wizards and their little words. Wayfinder is more exciting. The one you're looking for is Isgarren. He's just there. But I worry that...
From everything I've gathered about him, I'm hoping it would take more than a Cryptus to bring Isgarren down.
I'm more worried for you than that one. Just be cautious and hold something warm at the back of your mind.
Better than mood loot.
Okay, Peitha, thanks for the warning. Alright. From the left to the right. Hey, team.
I thought our days of adventuring were done. I've quite settled on the idea of watching the world from the tower.
You? Glad to do management work? You've changed since Radasum.
I never said I don't appreciate a good fight. So long as it's a good one.
Well, if not good, this'll certainly be exciting.
Urchic Gladium, how you doing?
Oh, Scrit is so glad to see the commander. The Wayfinder. Urchic means...
Both. I'm both. Oh.
Apologies. Scrit is scared. The scout said that they heard screaming?
That's not a deal.
Oh, Glade. Urchic doesn't know what Scrit would do without you. You'd be just fine if something happened to Scrit, but whew, Urchic? Scrit doesn't want to know life without Gladium.
Oh. Here's Izzle.
Perhaps we'll meet during more polite weather, Wayfinder. Do I long for the days where Isgarren's greatest fear was Dagda's cooking?
As much as I'd like to jest.
I know. Let's think on the brighter side of things, just for a moment.
Alright. Hey, Zosha.
Wayfinder.
Zosha?
Isgarren built it himself, when the world was still run by nature and beasts.
Zizzle, do you still sense him inside?
I do. I can hear the scraping of claws. Movement, echoes, cold, cryptis, and...
Then we better hurry.
Your miry companion was right. The veil is parted.
What do you mean?
Say something, Wayfinder?
Nothing. Thought I heard something.
Are you okay?
Careful.
I'm fine.
Okay, fine.
Eyes up! A swift stream. A ripple in the earth.
Do they seem stronger?
They've been eating well.
We're down a wizard. Don't let them get an edge.
I agree with our little light. Move forward with shields high.
Alright, let's go.
Strength is mine.
More of them!
Ah, feels nice. Parts of a volcano.
He's coming. Quickly, tell me a fond memory.
Ooh. When Aurene was young.
When Aurene was little, I played games with her. Taught her how to hunt.
Keep that close. You'll need the warmth to escape too.
Commander! Are you okay?
Zosha, I promise I'll explain. But now is not the time.
Is one of them in there?
Not at the moment. No.
Not at the moment.
Who was that?
Don't worry about it, Zosha. Everything is fine. Everything is perfectly fine. Oh, hey, Isgarren.
What
are you doing here?
Isgarren? It's us.
Sounds like you got a heck of a cold, friend.
One fate awaits everyone.
No. Not Isgarren.
After him.
Quick.
Isgarren, we're here to embrace you.
Oh. It looks like you've got plenty of help without my hand.
Mabon made a choice when they brought the Wayfinder in, and I didn't agree at first. However...
Mabon's optimism got him killed.
Ooh.
Unfortunate, but not blameless.
You speak of our friend with disdain? You've been here, compromised. Whatever that thing is, strike it down before it returns to his body.
Well.
A ripple in the earth.
I can sense his rage inside of that swirl. Don't let it return to him.
Nope.
Push back, Isgarren.
What? Do you need my power now? Why not look to your new Wayfinder?
To take an axe to Mabon's memory. We need to keep up with him.
Do you think he's...
He's not in his right mind. Something's off. He's... You know Isgarren. He can be cavalice, but not uncivil.
He's headed straight for the source. We can't lose track of him.
Onwards!
More Cryptus!
Hey there, Cryptus. How are we doing?
Parts of a volcano. Don't get burned. Power hit. A thousand storms.
Feels nice.
Clutch that memory. Don't loosen your grasp.
No comment, Zosha? I mean, I guess I didn't make a comment. Although she didn't need me to make a comment for the last one. Oh.
Some stray commander. Do you think you're helping them? Do you think you're doing anything by causing more pain here?
Don't let him get to you, Wayfinder.
Mabon chose to trust me, and you can too. I may not be a wizard.
You brought the world to the brink of ruin. Do you realize, if you hadn't killed Zaitan...
Did you not- wait, what? Did you not see the Elder Dragons destroyed with every cycle, the lives ruined? You didn't witness the terror they wrought firsthand. You hid. There is a line and you don't see it. But how could you? I exist at the edge. You scurry below. Damn, rude. Where's the voice lines? Where's the voice? Where'd it go?
Refreshing.
There's a voice line from a character.
I protected this world for... you couldn't fathom.
I think they can. And they've saved it just the same, dusty codger. Collect yourself.
Reactions. This is all the product of a reaction. Your emotional decision.
Ah, feels nice.
Reach my age. See what I've seen. And maybe you'd start to understand. Your eyes have flashed parades and songs, celebrations to honor the blood you spilled. Sit in the shadows for a while. Get out of this world! Stay away from this place.
We follow.
He will hear us, Wayfinder.
Alright, onwards!
The higher the tower, the longer the fall.
Be as stubborn as you like, but we aren't going to abandon you, whether or not you disparage your friends.
The Wayfinder has fought with us. They were there for Mabon when you weren't, Curator.
Mabon, he...
Ah, feels nice.
Don't get burned!
Oh.
An ocean trench. Parts of a volcano.
Gather that magic up, quickly!
Where am I throwing it? Oh. At Isgarren.
There we go. Warm your bones.
It's working.
Hotter than lava.
Strength is mine. Ah, feels nice.
Oh yeah, raw essence of unity. Alright, let's go, let's go.
Parts of a volcano. Hotter than lava.
Faster! Ah, feels nice.
1,000 storms.
Remember the night you found me, out in the storm? My faith was as broken as my body, but you took me in. Let someone else play protector for once.
The group.
A brilliant ember. Don't get burned. Kill him.
Alright, Isgarren. Make it to the end this time. Come on. I know you can.
Please, I can't keep him away.
Who is it? Eparch?
Oh, much worse.
No, it's someone else.
How do you silence?
Stop fleeing.
Alright. Use.
I don't want to hold Isgarren up on a pedestal, but we can't lose him.
If we
Dagda
bring
and I
down
will
the
try to expel
spire,
whatever or whoever has their claws in him.
Zosha, Wayfinder, you two need to keep him distracted.
I'm with you.
Alright.
Astral Ward, ready yourselves.
Let's do it. Hey, Isgarren. How you doing? I mean, not well.
Your
Such
spirit,
might! Faster!
life gives so little to
Omnitas is a place of
While
tranquility.
since we dance like
Knowledge.
this.
I didn't guard this place for a century to watch it fall.
Enough!
Zosha!
Yikes. Can I stand, please? Oh my goodness.
A swift stream!
Stop it.
A ripple in the earth!
Let the steam evaporate. Let go.
Wayfinder, get behind me.
I'm behind you. Keep you safe. Don't let me die.
No!
No?
1,000
Okay,
storms.
okay, bye. Listen, I can. It needs me to go in. The story wants me to go in. I just think it's really funny that I could just run away. Treachery, Nayos.
I'm getting really tired of this.
Manifest yourself sometime, Wayfinder.
Where? Nayos.
Not sickened.
The curator.
Oh, hey there, Saris.
You're the one that's been toying with my thoughts. Visually striking, at least.
Refreshing.
To see you here in the Temple of Febe. This is grand. Febe was... He was the best of us. The tip of his left horn brushed the ceiling. Wayfinder, closer to me. He was an idol too. No. How would your kind say it? Autonomy. Deimos silenced his dream. Just over there. Epoch watched with a smile. That's what happens when you fight back. Even though my brother is gone, his dream is mine. Epoch will see that Deimos and I are truly the same. I am just as capable. I've brought him the head of Isgarren. You need to face him alone. I can't.
I don't know if I...
If I can give you just enough to move. Stop.
Hey there.
Isgarren!
And then there's you. The experiences you've had since last
Ancient mountain.
night.
good people have died because of you and your king.
You tried. And yet you failed.
I'm killing him too quickly.
Again.
I can't CC.
But this time, your friend won't be able to save you. Killing the masked wizard was treacherous. But when we stumbled, I was already crouching.
Fast! You killed Mabon.
One of my dearest comrades did land the final blow. But the wizard's pain, it was nectarous.
Strength is mine!
I could only let go of Isgarren for the birth of a moment. Long enough for him to witness the act. But not long enough to act.
Ancient mountain.
Beating up again.
Ah, feels nice.
I fight many heroes from many worlds.
What do you mean I'm downed? Excuse you.
Were among the most interesting.
Well, thank you.
I could smell your new friend through the veil. Righteous, yet diminished.
Peitha.
Tell me, who is your latest snare?
The champion of an elder dragon. Isgarren's resolve was succulent, but this one has tasted the end.
And what do you plan on doing with your new champion? Take them to the king?
I have not decided. The wizard was Eparch's prize.
So, you plan on killing them yourself?
You're very inquisitive, sister.
Oh, not at all. I'm pleased. I should thank you for saving me the effort. Your honor died with Deimos. Eparch is foolish. And so are you.
Treachery, huh?
Do not go near him. Get up. My brother is vain and dull, but he will kill us both if we kill him.
Nice. If we get out of here alive.
Talk later. Move.
Greed.
Should have given you to Labrys to eat.
Ocean Trench.
Oh, Labrys. Huh. I know who that character is now.
Have you always been a traitor?
Only to Eparch, not to Nayos.
That is hysterical.
Ancient mountain.
Jump. You can jump the walls. Very important to know. Okay. I know this fight. What's that? Greens, which usually need more than one person.
What are you doing, brother? Eparch will never return as
Refreshing.
Oh. Quick, light. Collect. Don't let him get any. We don't want those to hit him. I mean, at least in the strike mission, they give him buffs. I have no idea. I don't know if I caught that one or not. Ow. Go ahead that time.
Avoid his gaze.
What's your plan here, Peitha? Do you think you make a better king? Do you want to bridge worlds together?
I just want to stop you and your king
Evercross, how you doing?
from destroying ours.
Refreshing.
Together.
So yeah, we got to choose which of his attacks got buffed.
Wayfinder, now. He did not deserve to dream. It would seem I placed my bet on the right champion. Well fought, Wayfinder.
I don't know if we would have survived that without you.
Perhaps not. We shouldn't tarry here too long. Epoch is likely watching. This rift will return us to the tower. I'm sure they'd like their wizard back. And I have something to ask of you.
Alright. Carry on. Epilogue, The Wizard's Tower.
Who are you?
Oh, I like this one.
Thank the spirits, they've got Isgarren.
See? Just fine.
Ah, that's about how tall I expected the Wayfinder to be. I think.
Someone explain to me what this dove wreck is doing here.
I do not want to see this place in ruins over something petty.
Are you well? How is your mind? Is your power... your head?
I am home.
Wasn't sure you'd make it out of that one.
Nor
I need to connect you to one of the celestial strands. If someone could get my needle.
I could use some water.
But you don't need...
It reminds me that I'm still alive. More importantly, we have questions to answer. I would very much like to talk to you, Peitha.
Oh, and I, you, your highness.
No titles. Not in my home.
Oh. Curious.
Let's take this somewhere more private. We needn't stress anyone else with that conversation.
Urchin will get Isgarren water.
Commander, I have something to discuss with you.
What's up, Zosha?
I'm so glad you're okay. When we woke up, the sky was...
Everything okay, Zosha?
Come on, Shaman. Let's give them a minute.
You just... let me talk for a minute, please. In order to connect to the flow and access the magical ecosystem, there's a ritual. It makes your memories fuzzy, the personal ones, at least. You've probably heard about that, unfortunate side effect. When I thought you and Isgarren were dead, I just... And now I feel very selfish for humoring the idea at all. I mean, won't I be doing the same to you? If I choose to ascend, won't I be leaving you behind? Destiny's Edge?
Zosha, I'm not going anywhere. Neither are you. Complicated wizard spells or no, you found a family. You aren't alone.
I won't remember much of our past together. And our friends can't know I'm here. Not yet, anyway. I'll be isolated and...
We'll figure that out. But it doesn't mean that I can't be friends with whatever version of you I meet on the other side.
You're a good friend, Commander.
Wayfinder, Isgarren would like to speak with you.
Go ahead, Wayfinder.
Are you okay, little light?
Better clarity is all. I'm okay. Really, Dagda.
It is a lot to suggest. I realize this.
Wayfinder, I'd have preferred to welcome you to our home myself, but Mabon had other intentions. You spared him. Unfortunately, our troubles are not over.
As I have never had the chance, I am Peitha of House Nefos, though houses and titles given by Epoch are less than reputable. But in my world, it carries weight. We'll need that. Just because we've felled Xeris does not mean this fight is well and done. The opposite seems to be true.
You use language that suggests an alliance.
Let me pose this to the Wayfinder wizard. Epoch is alive and well. Thriving, even. On the backs of my kind.
Societies limp under poor leaders, and recover like clockwork.
Epoch is not comparable to Tyrian leaders. He does not simply drain them of wealth or land. He has taken to eating them.
He's feeding on other cryptids.
Our blood is his blood. And eventually, we will be dissolved.
And that is tragic.
Killing Epoch is a mutual goal, Isgarren.
I don't meddle in foreign politics, Lady Peitha. Letting him devour your entire people, while upsetting, could ultimately help Tyria. Can't start another invasion without bodies, can he?
But he can come here himself and do the same to this world. And he is quite fond of it.
I've turned away many beings from outside, especially after the gods and the damage they wrought. I have also neglected to ask for help, and to accept it when I've needed it most. Wayfinder, thoughts?
Make it, Chester.
I think we can trust her. I feel it.
I promise. No deception.
The Astral Ward needs to recover before we take action. But I'm not opposed to hearing a plan.
Your air is a delicacy to breathe. And I could use that indulgence. I trust that Isgarren will help where he's able. But now, I want to ask you. You have saved your home world more than once. And now, I am asking you to help save mine.
Wanna walk me through the plan?
For now, I just need you. The Cryptus would be overwhelmed if too many of Isgarren's people came through. But if you come in with me and help rally support, we can prepare them for the push against Ebark.
Do you think they'll trust me?
Far more than they trust their king. And I need them to trust me.
Then I'll go with you.
Good. I'll leave you to your friends, Wayfinder. I'm sure you've much to discuss.
An expression of curiosity. It's not an unattractive look on you. Do you desire something particular from me? So, you weren't a ravenous demon waiting to kill me yourself?
Of course not. The emotions of your people may smell of wine, but your flesh is not for me. I first tasted your aura quite some time ago. I didn't know it was you then. But you died, and then came back. I felt that ripple, even if it was brief. There are many realms that linger near yours. I assume they felt it too. When you fell into Ceres's trap and first came to Nayos, I felt that ripple again. Your life has been precarious. Besides, I needed you alive.
Why did you save me?
At first it was simple curiosity. Ceres was not wrong. You are a delicacy to us. Ceres also angers so easily. I couldn't miss the opportunity to throw a stone into his pond. But then I saw what you could do. I felt what you had done. We may be born of different rules, but strength recognizes strength. And helping me kill Ceres proved all that I needed.
Do you not mourn for your brother?
Ceres and Deimos were always horrible. Ebark encouraged that. He raised them to follow his orders and to consume. At least Deimos had the slightest bit of reservation. But even he was too focused on bloodlust. Managed to wiggle past Isgarren's barriers, only to get trapped and killed. Ceres never stood as tall as our brother. Not in Ebark's eyes. He tried, but death was his fate. And dying by your hand was a far kinder fate than by Ebark's. So no, I do not mourn him. I mourn the brothers I never had.
Damn. Isgarren, how you doing?
You're my new wayfinder.
I am. And you're the one we fought through an army of Cryptus to save.
I am.
Isgarren,
Very informal for someone who's never met me.
Sorry. I've heard so much about you.
I don't care what you call me. Isgarren is comfortable. He is comfortable. But I've been called many names. And all of them are as true as this one. I've lived many lives. And I haven't always looked like this. You've always been a mystery to me. You first caught my eye in your pursuit of Zaitan. I started to piece it together.
You've been watching. Why didn't you help?
It's not my job to interfere with nature. The path unfurled as expected. You're alive. Most of your friends are alive.
Most of them.
Oh, calm. Life is death, and things could have been far worse, I promise. I do want to thank you, Wayfinder. Your aid was clearly needed here. And will be needed as you march with your friend.
I'm curious. Can you tell me about the Seers? Ah, my Phogos, my kin. I would not be surprised if I was the only one you will ever meet. Mabon and I were both birthed by stubborn beings, and like the Tyrian Mersat, my kind are all dead. I'm so sorry. We didn't age well, and we lived a very difficult existence. Of all my thousands of years of self-reflection, I barely spent my adolescence among them. I parted from the Horde after... We once tried to fell the dragons, the elder races of Tyria. The Cyrodian, Sidoni, cried for war. But just before we were able to aid the Mersat in their attack on Zaitan, Sidoni decided against. The Mersat never forgave us, and I empathized with that. They were turned to bone scraps and bile, but they would hunt us for thousands of years after, a few hundred of them, for all of us. An unlikely alliance. He was different, and more so resembled the Mersat I've met external Tyria. Brutal, yes, but fair. He's endured as much as I have. Mersat external Tyria? Some, at least. Who could say? Mohan surged, but he stayed here all this time, after all. Perhaps they were not worth finding? I'm sorry about Mabon. I am too. There's so many people to talk to, oh my goodness.
Welcome back to the Cantha Report. This is me, Ray, reporting from our studio in UK Ning. This reporter was recently given the impromptu opportunity to interview the famed Pack Commander during my first world tour. Their eyes, glossy as the Jade Sea, watched me with weariness. The catastrophe in Cantha was still heavy on their soul. We stood in their home, a bustling loft in the heart of the Great Lodge of Holbrook. The children were as tall as yours truly. I asked their part in ending the dragon cycle. Hiding behind their famed veil of charm, they credited their allies. When I asked of their leadership, they maintained diplomacy, saying they always act on the best information at their disposal. We pivoted to the end of the dragon cycle, which generations suffered. They blamed the dragon void, the force that felled Suwon. So, what's next for the commander? Tyria, they said, still needs aid. Near the end of our interview, the commander was pulled away in a frenzy of emotion. A letter fell into their lap as we spoke. They peeled it open with the precision of a hardened warrior. Delicate, but intentional. Their eyes glanced over the contents. Dread, but possibly a hint of warmth, brushed their cheeks before they looked to me. Sorry, was all they could mumble before leaving. While I wasn't able to ascertain their call to action, I can only assume they were pulled to the arms of another battle. Next up on the Cantha Report, I go head-to-head with Ritlock Brimstone, ally of the commander and tribune of the Blood Legion. Ritlock, how do about the escalating calls for global unity following the death of Sue Wan.
Get that damn thing out of my face before I shove it!
Until next time, stay sharp, Tyria.
Oh, goodness me. Hey, Zosha, how you doing?
Hey, Commander. Can I borrow your comms device?
Of course.
I haven't worked on one of these things in years. What is this? Did she add voice messages? Oh, timey.
Do you need any help working that?
Commander! What the heck? Where have you been? I've been trying to reach you for weeks. Hope whatever cave you've been hiding in at least...
Hi, Timey. Timey?
Soja? Is that you?
Yeah, it's me. Hey, Commander. Could you give us a moment?
Take as long as you need.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, team.
We're going somewhere cold after this. And on flat Earth.
Not warm? We could rent that little bungalow near the Blood-Tide coast.
Don't you two look rested?
No, unfortunately. But we've got them on the back foot. I'm more worried for the mainland than Omnitas now.
Cryptis are still coming in from Nayos, but their numbers are weaker. Eparch is scared. Poor thing.
We don't want to assume, but things are looking up.
I'm just glad you're taking a moment for yourselves. Savor it.
Oh, we will. Planning our first vacation in, what, 7 years?
At least. The Ward has very strict rules for interacting with the rest of the world. But we could use a few days away.
So, any lingering reservations about our new friend here, Dagda? Last-minute notes?
That twinkle in your eye. For what starless purpose would you ask such a question?
Oh, just stoking the forge. As always, you're so above it all.
Good of you to notice. I am grateful you gave me a chance to adjust. Much has changed, and quickly. It can be jarring for the eldest of us.
My history with immortal entities has been mixed. Here's to hoping this whole Wayfinder thing is a good change.
If the heroes of this age are even half your measure, the court may even call on others in time. It may be inevitable.
Dagda.
I owe it to Mabon to try.
Good stuff. Hey, Zizzle, Galrath?
Well-fought victory, Wayfinder.
Impressive indeed, and you barely scuffed that perfect skin.
Speaking frankly, I agreed with Isgarren initially. You were too unpredictable a variable. I am rarely proven wrong.
I'm glad I proved trustworthy. So, what's next then?
There's still much to rebuild, physically and emotionally. I think I'll plan a memorial for Mabon.
He would appreciate that, my friend. I'll be restoring Omnitas's defenses.
Okay. You run shield for the damage instead of armor of earth. Armor of earth. Protection per boon. I don't know. It's just like the 3 blocks. Armor of earth is also good. Duration 6 seconds. Yeah, you get barrier per boon. What is it per, like, at the moment? Yeah, I think the 3 blocks is more valuable than the barrier. Although the stability and protection are nice. So, I don't know, either or works. I just like the like fully blocking damage instead of getting barrier.
Sit still, and this will go faster. If Arena were here, you know what she'd say.
Don't look at me. She already pinned me down to siphon away my blood for testing.
I am simply making sure that you are both at optimum health.
Don't let me interrupt.
Please, interrupt.
Not at all. You're next.
I'm sure
You're
the
next.
Wayfinder has places to be.
Behave. You're supposed to be a leader, Warden.
We've a moment to celebrate. Even you deserve to breathe a little for keeping us all in one piece.
Though, I could use a salve or two. That last battle reminded me that I am indeed no longer a student of the colleges.
Oh, I have something.
Rest, Wayfinder. I'm sure this calm is only temporary. When the sun rises, it'll be another day. It's only a matter of time before we need to tell the rest of the world what happened here. So, kick your boots off.
I suppose we're going to have to tell them one way or another, in case it happens again.
For now, let yourself refuel. When I was a shaman...
Go, quickly, or he'll bore you to death with a monologue about the time he drank soured ale and saw Nut's face on every...
It's a good story.
Who am I to distract from the doctor's orders anyway? Narcisse, have at him.
Stability is nice though. Yeah, the stability is nice. It really depends on what you're dealing with. If you're gonna be knocked down a lot, definitely Armor of Earth. If you're gonna be like taking huge chunks of damage, probably Arcane Shield. Like both are stun breaks, both are instant cast, both are 25-second cooldown. It's really like what you need in that moment. Both are good.
Wayfinder! Oh, come! Glade speaks for us both, and it's especially good to see you. When Skrit woke up, the sky was red. Cryptids were... Well, Urchik should have known that the commander would prevail.
You really can drop the commander now, you know, Urchik.
Skrit will always honor the commander's legacy, even if they've begun a new one, or are about to begin another.
I guess I can't leave my past behind. But that's a much more complicated conversation. It was an honor, fighting with you both.
The honor was, and is, ours.
Okay, who else do I have to talk to? One more person? They're up above. Goal. Oh, Largos. Is this conversation up above? Hold on. Is this... Zosha.
Here's your comms device.
You two have a good chat?
Yeah, Timey's great. Had a lot to say. Oh, she's grown up so much. Everyone is doing fine, huh? My mentee, helping to solve a national power crisis.
You okay?
Yeah, I am. I'm fine. I told her that I'm on my own adventure too, just like she is. She wanted details, of course, and I didn't offer much. I told her that I'm happy, though.
Was that enough for her?
Of course it wasn't, but she understands. She's off on a new journey, too. Everything is going to change again. But I think I'm okay with that. It doesn't mean I won't see them.
I'll be there to help you put names to faces.
Probably gonna need that. Wayfinder? Thank you for being you. You've been through a lot. Just reflects on the good you've done.
Alright, and that is the end of this instance. Yes. We can now go this way, over here, into this circle. Astral Reward Rift. You can leave through here, right? I know this just takes us to the lower area. Okay, hold on. Through here, then? Yes? Okay, cool. Down the instance. Good stuff. And that is where we're going to leave it off for the week. See, next week we will continue. There is definitely more. Oh.
I thought I felt something's different. It's fascinating. What you smell like, what you feel like. I'd hoped that Ceres was a smarter warrior than his brother, but I've been wrong before. I'll admit that. You, though, not only do you remind me of the seer, but your fear tastes like his. Peitha has impressed me, but she'll still fall short. They all do. Be wise, Wayfinder.
Okay. Uh-oh. Anyways, that's what we'll leave it up for the stream. Next time we'll continue. There is still, starting with 11, there's 7 more chapters to go through? Yeah, that's math. 7 more chapters of Soda to go through, and we've just, that was the epilogue of, like, the first act, basically. So, yeah, definitely more to go through, but we'll continue that next time. Thank you so much for watching. Very much appreciate it. We'll be back next time. Take care, everyone. See you later. Bye!